So I've made 2 talking videos in the past, we'll say 2 months, and I keep promising this big thing that's coming in the first couple weeks of September. And this isn't it. There were some shipping issues. This big thing I keep talking up is coming from Germany. The shipping got delayed, so it's going to be another week or 2 before it actually gets here. But in the meantime, I did get this package. Why do I have a sheet over it? You read the title, you already know what it is, but I'm a man of showmanship sometimes. So this, it's a bike rack. Not as exciting as the other thing that's coming. But this is the Swagman Chinook. Today I'm just going to go ahead and install it and do a quick initial impression review of it. I never really understood the purpose of unboxing videos, because are you really going to be surprised when you open this to find out there's a bike rack in it? I mean, there's not a golden retriever in here. I'll open it, we'll see what's inside. I imagine some bubble wrap, some plastic, some more cardboard, and potentially a bike rack. So we'll go ahead and get this opened, and we'll get installed, and then we'll see how it works. Whoa! I was pretty accurate. There's a lot of empty boxes in here. Oh. It feels pretty sturdy, so this is good. We'll lay it out and we'll do some footage of it. These are the wheel trays. There's a nice tag. I hope I look as happy as this lady when I'm using it. Here's your locking mechanism. It's got nice straps for your bike. Some hardware, keys for locking it. I'm assuming those are the instructions. Whatever this is, Swagman. Much like myself, just kidding. I would never say that. It's like the arm that goes actually into the trailer hitch itself. So look at that nice threaded locking pin. Pretty sweet. Alright, so let's start pulling these apart and get it on the car. There. And it's flimsy as all get out, but of course nothing's bolted in yet. Whoa, cool. Check it out. Thought of everything at Swagman. Giant head. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going a little more. That's not. So here's my dilemma. The threads that came on the Swagman don't go all the way through my hitch receiver. So I'm at the store. This one looks better. It's actually stainless steel. So this is the locking hitch pin I bought last night at the Academy. It works, but I mean, I want it to be tighter, so I don't have all this play in it. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if that's normal or not. I have never installed this before. You see this? I mean, it's not going anywhere, but I don't know. I want it to be better. The instructions aren't very clear on installing this for some reason. Like, you think this would be the most important part of attaching it to your car. So it comes with this, a locking head, it threads on this. Let me remove this and show you my problem. I'm assuming you would put this through, and this would go on. It's hard to tell, but the threads don't come through enough on the lock to grab, so it's just spinning free. So you have all this play. Oh, I wonder if I can get this inside of this. Oh.
Yes.
I bet that's what it is. We have to pull it out.
We take the rack off?
Yeah. And I can't get up from here. I think that might be it.
Oh, here's what.
That's why it has those rubber seals.
Yep.
And then it threads through that.
That's quite it.
Well, why don't they put that in the instructions? I figured it out.
I didn't take that thing
Yeah, I can't
out.
get it out now. It's in there.
Give it to me.
Yeah, look at that now. Yay, the Swagman. So here it is fully assembled. I had a few issues with the hitch mechanism, but right now I have it currently folded up against the car. When you don't have any bikes on it, there's no need to have it laying down. So it actually still fits in the garage with this on. So it's pretty convenient. Now that I actually got it installed correctly, it's very sturdy. I don't worry about it going anywhere or falling off or rattling around. So that is a nice feature of this. That's one of the reasons I wanted this one, because it does fold up when you're not in use. Because if I had to take this off every time, it wouldn't be worth owning. So I'll go ahead and show you. There's a lever right down here. You just pull on it. It releases it. And it locks into place. So you can go ahead and throw the bikes on. Also, before you do that, you need to pull this lever that's right here. And this comes up, and this is obviously your hooks. Fully adjustable. So you can lift those to get the bikes in the wheel trays. And we're going to go ahead and do that now. You just release these straps for the wheel trays. Very easy. You want to put your heaviest bike closest to the car. Then your second bike would go here. Go ahead. It does have nice little rubber feet here to rest on the rims so it doesn't scratch your rims or anything. See, that's the only flaw I see in this rack so far. I know it fits, I did this the other night, but I need to lift this so I can lift this to get this bike on, but as you can see okay, so that's kind of holding it. I don't like doing that, but I'm going to do it just for the purpose of this video. So you want to push these down pretty firm so the bike itself doesn't rattle itself loose. And look at that. There's another reason I bought this. One, these lock, so you can lock this down so no one can just lift it up and take your bike. It locks down at the hitch so no one can just pull the whole hitch off. You'd have to be a pretty determined criminal to do all this, so it's nice. I am going to get like a cable lock, wrap it around the hitch, and do it through the frames on my bikes, just for an extra security precaution in case I ever stop somewhere, like to take a shit or something. Another cool feature is this whole mechanism swings down. You grab this, there we go. And I can even walk behind here. I can do whatever I need to do in the back of my car. I can walk completely through. So that's another reason I got this one. Totally worth the money. And now we're ready for a test drive. It holds up fine. I mean, there's a little sway, you're gonna expect that, but the bikes were very secure. I didn't feel like they were gonna fall off at all. did do some like hard accelerations, a few hard stops just to make sure I didn't send a bike through the window or anything like that. So as you can see, I am kind of a bozo and didn't do great on the install at first. Unfortunately, in the 3 pages of instructions that come with this thing, not once does it show a picture of that little square metal thing, or does it even mention it. Maybe it's common sense to put that metal piece inside the trailer arm. I didn't know that. I do now. Go me. So I wish the instructions were a little more clear on that. Everything else it instructed to put it together was very clear and simple. It was an easy install. So far I'm pretty happy with the purchase. I've only used it just to do this test drive around my neighborhood really quick, and it seems really solid. So it is on Amazon currently for I think $243. I think it's a pretty great deal. A lot of the like name brand like Thule or Thule, whatever you want to call it, those are more in the $300 to $400 range. I didn't see that much added value in the $200 difference, so I just went with this. It had great reviews, almost 5 stars across the board. So yeah, it's a good price, good reviews, fast shipping. Of course, if you have Amazon Prime, I got it in, I think 3 days because I ordered it over the weekend, over the holiday weekend. So it's fast. It seems secure. It seems really sturdy. I'm going to do a follow-up review here in a couple months, and we'll see how it's holding up. Otherwise, I'm pretty happy with the purchase. I say if you need a hitch rack, it's so much better than a trunk rack. I used to use one of those on my old car. Those are flimsy, they scratch your car. I never even knew if I was putting it on correctly, so it's worth the extra money to if you care about your bike and you don't want it to fall or you don't want to scratch your car. It's really convenient to have. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll leave a link to purchase the Swagman Chinook down below to the Amazon page. If you have any questions for me about it, or if you feel like I missed something, please let me know, and I'll try to address that in the comments. If you aren't subscribed, please consider doing so. I have a new video every Sunday. If you are subscribed, thank you. We just hit 100 subscribers, so that's amazing. I didn't think that day would ever come. It took a little time, but I'm glad to have you all here. Thank you so much, guys. It's awesome to have you here. And that's really all I have for today. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next week.